Hey everyone, welcome back to the show. Jenny, you won't believe what I stumbled upon this week.
Oh, do tell, Mark. You know I love a good tech discovery. What's got you all fired up today?
Okay, so picture this. A smart plug. But not just any smart plug. This one uses Wi-Fi to asterisk sense motion. We're talking next level stuff here. It's from a company called Threshold Care, and it just won an Innovation Award at CES 2025.
Wait, a smart plug that senses motion through Wi-Fi? How does that even work? My mind is already doing somersaults.
I know, right? It's wild. So basically, it uses the existing Wi-Fi signals in your house. When someone moves around, it creates tiny disturbances in those signals. And this plug is smart enough to detect them.
Okay, that's pretty ingenious. So, no cameras or anything? Because that's a big deal for privacy. Especially when we're talking about, say, our older loved ones who might need a bit of monitoring.
Exactly. No cameras, no wearables, nothing like that. And get this. It can cover up to 1,500 square feet with just 3 of these plugs. That's like a whole apartment.
Hold up. 1,500 square feet? That's massive. So you're telling me this little plug can basically create an invisible motion sensing grid across your entire living space?
Yeah. And the best part? You just plug it in. No complicated setup, no subscriptions, nothing. It's like something out of a sci-fi movie, but it's real.
Okay, I'm officially intrigued. But what's the real-world use here? Why would someone need this level of, motion awareness?
Think about elderly care. This could be a game changer. It lets caregivers monitor someone's activity, make sure they're moving around okay, detect falls, maybe even track sleep patterns, all without being intrusive.
That's huge. I mean, my grandma's getting up there in years, and we worry about her, but she values her independence. Something like this could give us peace of mind without making her feel like she's under surveillance.
Totally. And it's not just about emergencies. It's about understanding daily routines. Like if someone's usually up and about by 8 a.m., and one day they're not, that could be a sign something's off.
It's like having a gentle, watchful eye that's always there, but never in the way. I can see this being incredibly valuable for families.
And there is this new feature they're beta testing called Circle of Care. So basically, it is designed to let multiple people, family members, caregivers, whoever, share access to the data and coordinate care.
Oh, that's smart. So everyone's on the same page, and no one's left in the dark. It's like a team effort, but without the constant phone calls and confusion.
Right? It is all about making caregiving more seamless and connected. Oh man, this is the cool part. They had over 3,400 submissions to the CES Innovation Awards this year. It was a record, and this thing took home an award.
Wow. That really speaks volumes, doesn't it? It's not just a cool gadget. It's a solution to a real problem, recognized by some of the biggest names in tech.
The CEO of Threshold Care, Jacob Loader, he put it really well. He said, and I quote, "Our motion Wi-Fi sensing plug represents a significant advancement in caregiving technology, offering families peace of mind through non-invasive and effective monitoring."
That's a powerful statement. It's not just about the tech, it's about the impact it has on people's lives. I can imagine this changing the conversation around elderly care.
And you know what else this reminds me of? Remember that episode of Black Mirror where they had those little implants that could monitor everything? This is kind of like that, but without the creepy, invasive part.
Oh, totally. It's like the utopian version of that. All the benefits, none of the dystopian nightmares. It's using tech for good, which is what we love to see.
It's like we're finally starting to see the real potential of the Internet of Things, you know? Not just smart toasters and fridges, but devices that can genuinely improve our well-being.
Speaking of the future, where do you see this technology going, Mark? I mean, are we going to have Wi-Fi sensing everything in a few years?
I wouldn't be surprised. I mean, think about it. This is just the beginning. They're already talking about integrating AI to do even more sophisticated analysis of the motion data. We're talking about predicting health issues before they even happen.
Whoa, that's getting into some serious Minority Report territory. But in a good way, hopefully. It's like having a personalized health guardian angel powered by Wi-Fi.
Exactly. And the implications go beyond elder care. I can see this being used for security, energy management, even just understanding how people use spaces to design better buildings.
The possibilities are mind-boggling. It's like we're on the cusp of a whole new era of smart living, where our homes are not just structures but active participants in our lives.
And it all starts with a little smart plug. Who would have thought, right? This is why I love technology. It's always full of surprises.
Well, Mark, you've definitely sold me on this one. I'm going to be keeping a close eye on Threshold Care and their Wi-Fi sensing plug, and I highly recommend our listeners do the same.
Definitely. This is one of those innovations that could really make a difference in people's lives. All right, Jenny, I think we've covered Wi-Fi sensing awesomeness for now.
Agreed. Thanks for another fascinating tech deep dive, Mark. And to our listeners, thanks for tuning in. Until next time, stay curious.
And keep an eye out for those Wi-Fi waves. They are doing more than you think. See ya!